Okay, so second discussion, social media blunders. Let's go through what the expectations are. So to find it, you go to discussions, social media blunders. It'll open up as a Google document. You are going to see a repeat of some of this information from the content area. So let's look at where this is coming from. So, number one, health videos. Number one, content. And let's have a look. So, the way that the pictures showed up online, uh, it's kind of a little bit mixed up. So, you're looking at this part of the content, and I've put the images on the Google Doc. So, you're going to do this discussion here and you found it in the course homepage. So, what are my expectations? So, the criteria, you make your own thread. You choose one of the examples provided. So, I give you three different ones here. You explain what went wrong, why mistakes like this can happen. You explain if you thought these mistakes are more likely thanks to social media. Respond to somebody else. Make sure you're respectful and listen and acknowledge the values and opinions of others. So maybe I just want to have an idea of the criteria. Actually, this is probably the better one to do. So I know this is the criteria for this discussion, so I'm going to copy it. I'm going to look at these few examples. If you need to make the image a little bigger just to see it, you can make it bigger. Just make sure you shrink it back down for the next student who comes along. So you've got that. You come down here. We've got an example of Bailey that wrote the response last year. So you can see that Bailey's hit all of the questions and has made sure to answer in full sentences and edited his work after doing so. So when I'm ready, I'm going to come down here. I like to paste the questions without formatting just so that I remember what I need to answer, and then I could delete this out after if I wanted to. So I would say something like the example I have chosen is, and I would decide which of the social media blunders examples I was going to use. Again, you can make them bigger and smaller if you need to. Just make sure you don't delete it. And if you do make a mistake, just hit the back button to undo it. So I've explained, or I've picked my example. I've chosen what's wrong. I'm going to say, uh, so let's just pretend we finished this as a full sentence. I think mistakes like this are more likely to happen. Or, sorry, why do mistakes like this happen? I think mistakes like this happen because, and I would write why I think it happens. I do believe mistakes like this are more likely due to social media, or I don't, and then I provide support as to why I think or don't think that. And then if I want to, I can get rid of all of this stuff that I don't really need for the next person, just so that they only see what I really need to have there. So, again, when you're copy pasting, if you don't want the formatting to go a little funny, just paste without formatting and it'll make it nice. Otherwise, if you just paste it normal, see how you get all this stuff? Uh, so that paste without formatting is kind of a nice way to cheat and get your response to look like a little bit nicer. So yeah, those are the expectations, and then you have to respond to somebody else. So say I read Bailey's, um, and I look at his. No, these mistakes are not more likely thanks to social media. So maybe I would highlight part of Bailey's, and I'm going to leave him a comment, and I'm going to say, "Hi, Bailey." I forget how Bailey spelled. Yeah. Hi, Bailey. I agree with your thinking here. I don't think blah blah blah. Like these are more likely because of social media. So then you could press comment and you've posted your comment to somebody else. Now you can either respond to somebody who's already responded to Bailey on their comment, or you could just highlight another piece of Bailey's response and add a comment. So um, maybe I did the same mistake as Bailey did, and so I want to make a comment about that. So I might highlight Donald Trump's and then put da 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 and press comment. Okay, so that's all you need to do for the social media blunders example, and I will throw the link to the instructional video here as well as on the content page.